Hey there, Aries. It's Michelle with Light and Love Intuitive Readings. Thank you so much for stopping by. This is your weekly message for November 3rd through the 9th, 2019. And I asked for a current situation, a potential obstacle or challenge, along with an outcome and some advice. And just to remind you that I do read all of my messages intuitively, but you can feel free to interpret them any way you see fit for your own situation. But please keep only what resonates and leave the rest. So I have here for your current situation is the Hermit. And what that's telling me is you're taking some much needed time to take a step back, quiet the noise, retreat, and go within to get some answers for yourself. With this also clarifying is the Ten of Wands, which means that you have probably been carrying some quite heavy burdens, and the burdens are lifting. You just need to continue to stay quiet, stay peaceful, stay in faith, and just know that your burdens are lifting and that things are looking up for you. Just have the faith and just continue to know, like be still and know. And then I have here for your potential obstacle or challenge is a little busy. And what that's telling me is I have here the Nine of Swords, and it's something that's really keeping you up at night. It's something that's making you feel anxious, but it's all something that is self-imposed. It's something that you are potentially, just keep playing over in your mind, and just keep going over and over. What I'm feeling here, this energy is quite busy, and it's coming from a bunch of different angles. So being in this hermit mode for right now is the best place to be. Quiet your mind. Things will be illuminated to you, and just know that this is not a place that you have to be. And the busyness comes from it clarifying this Nine of Swords is actually the Two of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and the Three of Swords. So you have quite a bit going on here. It's like a path. You're not sure which way to go. So that's bothering you. You also have the Seven of Cups, which has multiple choices, and one is, some may be better choices than others, but just know, like, by going within and staying in tune with your own spirituality, you will be led, you will be guided to the right answers for you. And then I also have here the Three of Swords, which is also causing this, but this Three of Swords is something from the past. It is something that hurt you deeply from the past, and possibly there's a fear of that continues to bubble up in your life. And it's time to put that to rest, put it out to pasture. You have so much more beauty and so much more grace and so much more, I keep feeling like eligibility, like you are so eligible to receive so much more in your life other than what you've been allowing yourself to receive. So it's something that is a mindset that's imposed, self-imposed, and it is making you nervous. It is keeping you up at night. It's making you swing from emotion to emotion. But just know the correct path will be illuminated to you. Your answers, if you have choices that you have to make or decisions that you have to make to move forward, stay connected. Stay connected to your own spirituality, because these burdens are lifting and you will choose the right one. By following your own intuition and your own gut instinct, you will choose the right path. And with this Three of Swords, again, that's old energy, something that should have been put out to pasture a long time ago, and you're still allowing it to creep in. But the big feeling that I'm getting here is once these things start to bother you and you start to get anxious, this one just hops on the pile. It's something that you feel that you already have forgiven, you already have released. It is something in the past, and you know that, but it just seems like when you're down, this just hops on the trail as well. So that all of this is something that is totally able to be overcome, and you've got this. You have the strength, you have the courage, you have the grace, you have the mercy, you have the support of the universe, you have the support of God, you have the support of whoever it is that you pray to. Just stay taking a moment, even if it's only 10, 15 minutes a day, to quiet your mind. Your answers will be illuminated to you. You will feel so much better, and you will feel more connected. You won't feel all of this loosey-goosey, all over the place energy that really, happens to you throughout the day, but then manifests itself at night before you go to bed. So certainly you have the power to dig deep and get this focus shifted. And then I have here for your outcome and advice, I have, this is putting you on a whole new journey. So whatever these choices are that are making you feel a little weary, just know you are worthy. You are worthy, and you're worthy of all good things that come to you. You are worthy of all good things that come to you. And if you feel, well, you know what, Michelle, all good things aren't coming to me, it's because of this. It's because this is where you are focused. So if you focus on the good, you will receive more good. If you focus on the negative, you are certainly going to receive more negative. So this new journey is a totally faith-guided journey. It is taking a leap of faith and just knowing God's got you. The universe has you. And you know what? It's a successful journey. And this new journey is absolutely changing. It's life-changing to you. And then I have here, to clarify that, I have the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Wands, and the Star. And so what this is telling me is that, you know what, as soon as you begin to release some of this stuff and know your worth and know your value and in life and in this body and knowing who you are through, and I'm feeling like knowing through you are in Christ, but it's whoever you choose to pray to, know who you are, because they have you so fully 100% backed up. They will never let you fall. They don't bring you to a certain place to allow you to just be dumped off. You are certainly loved, and you are cared for, and this is all behind the scenes, and sometimes you see it. What I'm getting is sometimes you see it, sometimes you feel it, sometimes you don't. And when you don't is when you're so focused heavily on the things that have gone wrong rather than what has gone right in your life. So there are certainly blessings in abundance all around you in your life that you can come up with if you were to list them on a piece of paper. It would just take time to gather that momentum. So begin a list if that speaks to you. Begin a list and write down everything that you're grateful for, everything that makes you feel abundance in your own life. And like I've said before in the past, it could be something as simple as you have pillows and blankets on your bed. Not everybody has that. So start there, because that's a blessing. That's a huge blessing. That it's a comfort that you have in your life that not everybody is able to have. So just start there to create a list, and the list will snowball from there. You have people around you, people that love you. You have many, many things that you could be grateful and thankful for. This new journey will certainly be positive, especially if you get off this track here and begin to start looking at things that you are grateful for in your life and how beautiful and how magical they really are. Start looking at that rather than looking at the actual problem or issue or whatever has happened in the past. Take this new journey as a whole new clean slate. It's a leap of faith. It will be very successful. Take advantage of all of the changes that are offered to you on this new journey. The universe will surprise and delight you. It will bless you. You will be so fulfilled. It's a very beautiful, powerful, strong energy here in your outcome. And then I do have the Nine of Wands, and what that's telling me, you're almost there. You're almost out of this. You're getting there. So if you're deep in this right now, just know it will change. But if you're almost out of here now, it is showing, there may be some setbacks or whatever, just by, allowing yourself to think things that you may possibly, you shouldn't be thinking, bringing up things from the past that no longer serve you, because the past is in the past. The only important time is now. And if you could remember that, just the only important time is right now, because now is it. Don't worry about the past. The past does not serve you. So use your now. Know that this, you may revert back to some of this stuff on occasion, but it's okay, because you will have victory and success over this whole situation. And then I have here the Star, which is also telling me that you are not only going to have this conquered, you are going to have healing. So that is going to make things very, very beautiful for you. So new successful journey coming along. You need to allow it. Get yourself out of this focus. Your choices and decisions and your path and all of that will be illuminated to you. Your burdens are certainly lifting. Stay in touch with your own spirituality and listen to your gut, because your gut is what is going to tell you 100% the correct way to go forward and to handle this. So I'm going to pull from the Archangel Power Tarot and see what else we have for you here. Very powerful energy here. So just take advantage of the opportunities for change. So thank you, angels, archangels, spirits, and spirit guides, all from pure and divine love and light only. What are your divine messages for Aries? And here's what I have. The Magician. You can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear, and you do have successful beginnings. So this is confirming that this new beginning, this new trail is going to be so beautifully, divinely guided. And just know you have every tool you need to begin this journey and bring it into fruition. You have everything that you need. And again, it's more of having the faith and knowing that the universe has your back, God has your back, Jesus has your back, whoever it is that you pray to, they've got you. And this is something that you have to just muster up all of the power and all of the strength from all of the adversity that you have had in your lifetime or in your recent past. And you need to see it for what it is and learn the lesson, get the blessing, and move forward. Release it. And then I have new beginnings. So this is really a clarification of this new successful leap of faith that you're going to be taken, that is divinely guided and divinely inspired. And new beginning says, starting a new life, finding your purpose, forgiving, and a compassionate review of the past. So look back at the past, look back at these things in a compassionate way. Don't look back at them in a, ugly, very just angry type of way. Look at them for what they are. Hey, if I didn't have this happen to me, I wouldn't be here, or I wouldn't do this, or I wouldn't have ever met this person. So just find the blessing, because there are blessings in that. You are starting a new life, and you are finding your purpose, and you will have a compassionate review of the past. And by being in this hermit mode, being more in touch with your spirituality, being able to pull from that energy as well, will allow you to have a forgiving and a compassionate review of your past. Because if it wasn't for this, you wouldn't be getting this. It's very powerful, very powerful. And then I have here Epiphany, and it says, joy through spiritual growth, be a light to others, and answers that come through meditation. And that's kind of where you are right now, again, staying in touch with your own spirituality. And what that's telling me also, Aries, is that once you have, and you will be on the other side of this. So once you're on the other side of this, be a light for others. Share your tools. Share with them what worked. Share with others what worked for you in the past, because certainly God will throw some people in your path that you can certainly help with your own experience. And then I have here that came out the Two of Ariel, and it says it's very important to have balance. Work in multiple jobs or projects at once, and making work fun. And when we're in this whole mode, happy, taking a leap of faith, having childlike faith, just being silly, being fun, that brings more of that. So always look at the goodness and the fun, and where can things be cranked up a notch as far as being fun and being loving. Laughing goes such a long way. Just make things fun. If you are bogged down, especially at work, try to make it fun. And then I have here the Eight of Ariel, and it says, take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect, and consider getting additional education or training. So something here that has, is illuminated to you, that you actually feel that it would be just such a wonderful thing if you could know more about that or whatever. Get some additional training or education from some, very wise teachers, and it will make such a huge difference for you, giving you a whole new purpose and enlightening you. And then I have here, I switched over to the Archangel Michael Oracle cards. And this one here says, focus upon divine and perfect health. And the prayer here says, God and Archangel Michael, thank you for continuously reminding me to focus upon perfect health and for guiding my actions so that they support my well-being. And many times in health, we all think of physical health. Well, you know what? Mental health is just as important, if not more important. So please focus upon your divine perfect health, which would be physical and mental as well. And just know that God and your angels are supporting you and they are with you every step of the way. And then I have here, be gentle with yourself. The prayer here says, Archangel Michael, please guide me in treating myself with gentle and nurturing love in everything I speak and do. Help me to know that I deserve this compassion. I release any feelings of guilt to you so that I may experience a lasting inner peace. No matter what you've ever done in your life, that cannot pull you from the loving eyes of God, how he looks upon you, how he feels upon you, or how he feels of you. There's nothing you could ever do, no matter how horrible. So if there is, something in your past that is making you feel, or something, it could be in your far past, it could be in your recent past, making you feel not worthy, you need to know that that's not true, because in God's eyes, you are worthy. You are worthy of all good things, and you are worthy for a happy life. You are worthy for a fun life, and you are worthy for beautiful, beautiful new beginnings. You are absolutely worthy. And then I have here, keep your eyes on your targeted intention. And the prayer here says, thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me focus on my inner vision and my intention. I ask for your guidance in releasing any fears or doubts, granting me the confidence and the courage, to take action towards realizing my dreams. I think some of this too, you've been through a lot and you've been very, very deeply hurt. It doesn't necessarily mean in a romantic relationship sort of way, but you've been deeply hurt by something in your life. And with that, it kind of devalues you or makes you feel like you have little to no value. And we're here to tell you, Archangel Michael's here to tell you, God's here to tell you, Jesus is here to tell you, whoever it is that you pray to, is that you are worthy. You are worthy. You need to know your self-worth, know who you are through the eyes of God. Know who you are. You are one special child of the Most High God. And then I have here from the daily guidance from your angels, it says, play. Beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry, we will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety, and laughter will lift your energy so that you'll return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy. Take time out to have fun. Do something that is fun. Certainly do something that is fun. And schedule that in. Caring for ourselves is a huge, huge part of life. And we need to care for ourselves and make sure that we are caring for ourselves first before we care for everybody else, because many times we allow ourselves to be last. So schedule in. If you have to schedule it in, schedule it in. Do something that's fun and that will make you laugh and make you feel free and make you feel lighthearted. Very important. And then I have here, ground yourself. When you detach from awareness of your body and the physical world, you become ungrounded. Although it's pleasant to float heavenward, your attention and work are needed here upon earth. We're helping you balance the spiritual and the material world so that you can enjoy a fulfilling earthly life. Just stay grounded. If you feel a little disconnected, you are in that hermit mode right now, you need to stay grounded and just know that you are, you're obtaining balance through the spiritual and the whole material world. You are actually gaining that balance. But be grounded. Don't let yourself disconnect. While you're spending time in deep meditation or anything like that, you're needed here upon this earth for a purpose and for a reason. So just stay grounded. Yes, you need to be able to take a moment, take time out to release and to disconnect and to quiet, be in a quiet atmosphere, quiet your mind, and allow these new ideas and inspirations and thoughts to come into you. But you also need to not stay there too long. You just don't have to meditate for days on end, all, at once or whatever. Then you become disconnected. You're needed here. So as far as the meditation goes, 10-15 minutes a day, allow your inner guidance to speak to you, and you've got this. So let's see, any other divine messages here for Aries, November 3rd through the 9th, 2019. Thank you. Couple of them flew. Very important. Let your past go. The burden of carting your past around has made you weary, dear one. It is time to set this burden down. Keep only the lessons and the love and leave everything else behind. You don't want it and you don't need it, and now it's gone. And that is certainly going to work with you on this whole new beginning. If I could pick it up. Holy Hannah. Jeez. Letting the past go will allow this whole new beginning to unfold in the most beautiful way you can even imagine. And then I have here daydream. You will more easily hear and receive our messages if you daydream regularly. Relax and open your mind to receiving without directing your thoughts. Just notice any feelings, visions, or ideas as if you were watching a movie. This is the seat of creativity. So just taking the moment, taking the 10-15 minutes time out to just relax and let your mind go. Daydream. Just relax and be open to receiving without telling your mind where it has to go. Allow the visions and ideas to come in. Very, very powerful energy this week. So you have some great, successful new beginnings. You have a little work to do. You're almost there, and you are so worthy. You are so beautiful. You are so worthy, and God's got you. Focus upon your divine health, divine perfect health, mental and physical, and please just know you are so worthy. Take pride in yourself. Be confident. You've got this, Aries. You have such a beautiful, powerful week. Please let me know how this resonates with you. I do look forward to reading your comments. I missed you guys being gone so long, so I do miss you guys, and I will see you next week. I love you. Bye-bye.